No?
Actually,
Yung frontline
tinitignan ko nga
defense.
dito, parang Echo being forced to pick heroes na hindi ganun ka lakas yung impact ng ultimates nila dahil nga merong Valentina sa may kabila. And that's the kind of mind games na pumapasok kapag ka may Valentina doon sa opposite side. Bakit maganda yung Kagura dito? Number one, madali mo mahuhuli yung Hayabusa and si Claude, definitely. And at the same time, yung yin yang overturn kasi sobrang daming components niya as an ultimate. Kaya kahit makuha yun ni Pandora or kung sino man yung gagamit na itong Valentina, you can only use one mode.
It's game number 1, Bren Esports at Echo sa unang pagkakataon.
We head on sa Celestial Palace para sa unang laban netong dalawang teams na ito sa Season 10. Ladies and gentlemen, the battle of the old guard and the new bloods.
Ang panahon nga talaga ang magsasabi, pero for Echo, early vision mula kay Yawi na pwedeng or nabibigay na ngayon for Carl TZ. Meanwhile, mas napapabilis ngayon ang ikot nila. At on the other side of Bren Esports, sinasabayan din naman ni Ogun, we're seeing mirror engages sa unang minuto.
Look at Kyle TZ on the high and dry. So yun yung sinasabi natin na if ever there is the ultimate, most probably magkakaroon agad ng mga dives for Bren.
Yawi.
And definitely Yawi utilizing yung flicker para makatakas. Pero kung papansinin nyo, into the early parts of the game, ang pinagtataka ko dito is si Carl TZ, yung unang gumamit ng retribution niya para i-secure yung kanyang purple buff. But at the same time, napunta yung Little Wanderer sa kanya. So Bren Esports, I think is playing a bit passive here kasi kahit may retry si Kyle at nasa kanya yung advantage nun, definitely hindi nila kinuha at hindi nila kinontest.
Possible for Bren, dito nakafocus din sila on getting heroes because they know that they have the edge agad in terms of the burst early as now. Pero mainit yung dalawang teams natin, talaga nagkakasalubungan on the middle lane. And it's something na kailangan mag-focus nung dalawang side lanes natin, both the Claude and even Claude and Beatrix at yung Paquito and even the Benedetta sa may bottom lane.
So we can say right now for Bren Esports at Echo, all level 4, may burst down, may huli at set up. Sanford, pinapalit si Ogwen, meanwhile si Yawi nakaka-receive ng konting pokes mula kay Few.
And Few with the IMU! Tutumpa pa sila dito but Yawi gets caught off! Ladies and gentlemen, gumamit siya ng ultimate niya dito pero galit na galit, mga kaibigan, si Master Ogwen getting 2 kills in the process. And man oh man, Bren Esports gets the upper hand.
Maximized from every team fight, and on that moment, it was the ultimate of Yawi with the flicker. At habang nangyari yun, nakakuha pa ng third objective ang Bren.
To this strategy na talagang gusto nilang i-enable right in the moment dito sa Benny QT, or even yung gold lane talaga dito ang focus. Pandora and Kyle TZ ngayon mag-engage kay Sanford.
And hindi niya magagamit yung Ogi Shadow Kill. Kinulang yung range at makakatakas doon si Sanford.
It's the battle of tug of war for Bren Esports at
Ang
Echo.
dami! Ang daming battle!
Lahat ng battle dito lang yan. Carl TZ on to the killing spree. Butters!
At si Pew nakuha dito pero walang IMU. Nakuha niya dito yung Wave Dragon, but still, ladies and gentlemen, he goes down. Candice tumatakbo. Wala na siyang shadow. Tumba ang members ng Bren. Tatlong nawala ang Echo. Sila pa makakuha ng turtle.
Papanganib to Jom on to the blazing duet. Ligtas!
Kung sino ang pumasok, siya pa ang nasaktan. Bren Esports.
Pinakaabangan natin, somehow yung meta natin medyo mahirap sabihin kung sino talaga lamang eh.
Sanford.
Alecto final blow, the power of the
safety.
Benedetta. Mahirap talaga hulihin yan. Most likely, kailangan nyo ng Way of the Dragon. Kaya nga, for sa IMU, yun yung laging kinukuha at pinipihit ni Few. The bot, another battle, ang daming battle, pero tutumba na si Ogwen, champion, nakauna casualty. Nahuli na si Jom, pero mali yung napwestuhan. Pandora tries to take out Sanford, matutumba niya, may Flicker Palace. Carl TZ dito lumalaban kay Carl TZ, at ang dalawang TZ naglaban. Carl TZ ang nabuhay. Ladies and gentlemen, my goodness, that fight! Makukuha ng Echo yung Lord, but at the same time, yung Bren Esports, hindi sila papayag na wala silang matitrade.
Same time, kailangan sakto yung pasok dito ni Pandora, but Echo definitely is dictating the flow of all minion waves sa ating laban ngayon.
Speaking of physical damage immunity na meron ngayon si Kyle TZ, kailangan din nating nandito na mismo si Carl TZ ay merong Feather of Heaven. Enhance ang magic basic attack niya, which means may iwasan.
Pero
ngayon,
blow sa gitna
laban
na
naman.
Si Ogwen ay tumatakbo. Sila Sanford ay nahuli. Yawi dito gets called out. And Joe! With the blazing duet! Ang daming nakahuli sa kanya! Handa ang buong Echo para doon sa blazing duet na pagpasok. Belly Cutie, Sanji, Sanford, Carl. Gusto na nila mag-push.
On a 4-0-5, level 14 against this Claude na pinag-uusapan natin kung kanino ba dapat ibigay ang Wind of Nature, pero on the side and the damage ngayon ng Echo, madami silang gusto kunin pero damage sa likod. Kaltizi!
Oh
Kinuha
my
ni Sanford!
goodness! Sanford! Electo final blow! Huli tatlo at tumbang isa! And the Lord definitely would go to the hands of Echo na naman.
That is needed on that specific team fight.
Team fight o conceal play.
Conceal
Echo.
play, Cartesi, nandun na sila sa may
May Lord,
area.
ah.
That's a chain. Pandora dito.
Nakataon
Half
na.
HP. Sanford pumasok doon with the Electro final blow. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, and that's going to be View. Going down. Benny Cutie, tanggalin si Ogwen. At si Joe ay nasipa. And habang nangyayari yung lahat, hindi na sila makakapag-defend as Echo takes game number 1.
Going loud against the fight against Bren Esports. Carl TZ. Dahan-dahan pa rin pinapakita ang bagong bersyon